my channel is about eating, but I'm trying to expand a little bit out there. I'm still going to eat, but I just want to add new content that's a little different to, spice things up a little bit. I mean, I like spicy food, but now I have something interesting to show you that just came out today. Today's the release date of the new iPhone 12 Pro Max, which I had to get because the iPhone 12, which I'm recording you on, is a nice phone. It's just still too small for me. I like big phones, and, once you get used to the big phone, you can't go back. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I got it. My phone's right here. I got both of them right here. Actually, this is the cover for the iPhone 12, which I have you here on, and this is the brand spanking new, came out today. This guy came here like about an hour ago, so I just just came out into the car. All right, so this is the iPhone 12 Pro Max that just came out today, November 13th, 2020, and I'm re-unboxing it because I already unboxed it because I couldn't wait. All right, I couldn't wait. I had to do something about it. Okay, I couldn't just dilly-dally, as they say. But anyway, I took it out before, and this is the real deal. It's not a fake one. It's not the Google phone from China, though. Apparently, this did come from China because I was tracking it. Came from somewhere in China, and apparently all of them are being shipped from China until they have it here in the warehouse here in the United States. But yeah, this is the 512 gig model, but I opted for the big one because I'm a big guy and I need big space. Okay, you could probably see me right there recording on the iPhone 12 regular. All right, 6.1 inches right here. This one here is 6.7 inches and has that AMOLED display, 6.7 going diagonal. Here's a closer look at it, and the other phone right there. Okay, and comes with three back cameras here, including a LiDAR sensor. This is for better autofocus and in night conditions and stuff like that. Flash, and 2 cameras. I don't know what exactly, but I know they're higher quality cameras that's found on the iPhone 12 regular, at least so I heard. So yeah, this is the Pacific blue color, which is the one I was thinking about getting the graphite, but I don't know. I like blue. I don't know why. Blue is my favorite color. And the side here is stainless steel. You can see fingerprint magnets, and top here you have your sensors. They didn't get rid of the notch yet. As you can see, I put on a screen protector. All right, just in case it slips out of my hand. Even though it has ceramic shield, which is something new, they did some drop tests and it didn't break at regular heights unless you go much higher. You understand? Your speaker grills and your lightning port right here, and that's basically it. Oh yeah, and it has your 5G antenna right here, which is basically a gimmick at this point, really. I mean, I don't plan on using it because it's not everywhere yet, and on top of that, the speed is just minimally faster than LTE, unless you're getting milliwave band, whatever, and that's got to be right next to the tower for it to work like that. So most people will be getting just a little faster than LTE or about LTE speeds. And if you want to save battery, that's the main thing. That's what I'm gonna switch it from auto 5G to LTE to save battery life, because I know this has a much bigger battery than the regular iPhone 12, but still, I like a long battery life. You understand? Apparently, this and the iPhone 11 Pro Max can go neck to neck, with the iPhone 11 Pro Max getting a little bit more longer time. I don't know, but they did another test where this lasted longer, so who knows, right? So yeah, it has the new A14 Bionic chip, which is the fastest on any kind of phone anywhere. I know they came out with the M1 chip for their new laptops, and that should be very interesting. I like looking at myself in the mirror right there. Interesting. So what else to tell you about this phone? Yep, this phone feels good in the hand, actually. It's squared off edges. And look at those camera lens, man. Look at those camera lens. Those are interesting. Now this can also record in double vision, just like the iPhone 12, HDR, double vision. Some cameras cost a whole lot of money to record in double vision. And right here, you have one right here in your hand, or my hands actually. And we'll see what happens. You know, what else can I say? Let me think about something else to say about this phone since I have you here. Yeah, so the back does not have ceramic shield. Okay, it has regular Gorilla Glass, and if you don't have a case, it'll most likely break on you because glass, right? Even the front. As you can see, I put on that case in front because you don't want to take a chance on this brand new phone. Even if it's older, you still don't want to take a chance. Even though it's somewhat unbreakable in the front, you can still get scratched very easily because the screen is very thin. So you got to be careful with that. I wouldn't put it in the same, unless you have a screen protector like this as your keys in your purse or wallet or pocket or whatever, you know. Yeah, and this phone starts at $10.99 for 128 gig, and it goes up from there, 256 and 512. All right, and the this iPhone I'm recording you on is 256 gig, and it's what else can I say? It's a nice phone. So why am I have both of them phone? I don't know. I'm trying out this one here, but this one here is going to be my keeper here, right here. This iPhone 12 Max Pro Max, and yeah. So let me turn it on for you guys. See how it shows up on the screen here. Just press this button. It should be already on. No, it's not. Now I tried out my SIM card, and the problem with I have a T-Mobile SIM card. The problem is, as soon as I put it into this phone, this is unlocked, by the way. I paid full price for the unlocked version. And you put in the SIM card from T-Mobile, and it doesn't recognize your card. You got to call them up to tell them you're putting it into a new phone. When other carriers could just swap the phone with the SIM card. I don't know why they're doing that. You know, it's, let me see. See, so I have to call them up before I install my SIM card. Let me enter my password. All right, there it goes, right here. Interesting. See, no SIM card installed. Finish setting up your iPhone. Not now. Okay. So yeah, this is an amazing looking phone. It's an amazing phone from what I could tell so far. Now, it does not have a charger in the box. One thing that comes in the box is these two items right here. All right, let me give you a closer look at those. Let me put this to the side. Has this USB C to Lightning port. Now, most people don't even have USB-C unless you're a tech nerd or something like that. I have USB-C. I'm not a tech nerd. I mean, well, I do like technology, obviously. I do have USB-C on one of my other gadgets, so I'll just use the wire, or you could buy it online. Doesn't matter, okay? But you don't really need this, actually. What I'm trying to tell you is that you don't need this, okay? What you do need, you could still use your USB-A to Lightning port charger, okay? The old ones, you know, the 5 watts. You can still use that, okay? This is in case you want to go faster. Hook it up to your MagSafe wireless charger, or to your 20 watt or 50 watt fast charger. They use the USB-C, okay? So this is just regular Lightning port, as you can see here. This goes to the phone, the other side goes to the new chargers. But yeah, you can use your old USB-A, you know, that's no problem. All right, so, and I'm mad that they didn't include a charger, obviously, because you can pay so much money, and a charger costs like what, retail $20. They probably got it much cheaper, obviously, because they would make it so they have a real big discount. Might cost them only $3 to make or something. At least they could put it inside the box. But that's no big deal for me, because you know, I'm gonna get the MagSafe wireless charger. It's a magnetic charger that connects to the back of your phone. You know, the circular area in the back of your phone where the wireless inside charger is, and it connects to it, and it, you know, charge your phone. Obviously, it's a wireless charger. That's why. Yeah. So yeah, what I think about the phone so far, I like it a lot. It's a good thing I bought it because this phone here, this iPhone 12, okay, it's not a bad phone, but for me, it's too small. You understand? It's too damn small. All right. Here's them side by side right here. Okay, too damn small. All right. I bet you, Bob, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out.